I would say just okay offensively, not very good defensively. It's early, and we played a lot differently than I like to think than we'll play in a real one. Starting next week, where you probably would consider shortening your rotation and giving our guys a little bit more structure, both offensively and defensively. And Lynn was really good. Jordan Allen was fantastic. My goodness, he played his butt off, and we didn't do a very good job. We allowed him to get going, but then he hit some tough guarded shots. Thought our culture was pretty good, not great. And then considering, a lot of guys having not played together before, and again, probably too much freedom, and that's on me, led to, again, just a decent offensive effort. But defense definitely was better. A decent offensive effort. Offense was definitely better than our defense, though. No, not necessarily. It was more so trying to hold our guys accountable defensively and on the glass as much as possible, and, especially in the first 30 minutes or so. And then we were at a point where I thought Andrew and KJ had probably played enough minutes. So playing a bunch of new guys late was definitely by design. Not necessarily see those guys together, but this early in the year when certain guys, especially older guys, have played enough minutes and you've won the game, and this being an exhibition, at the end of the day, it didn't really matter anyway, but they'd played enough.
Is there anything you were pleased with, improvement from the close scrimmage to this game?
We shot it really well again. You hope you see that every night. Unfortunately, I think we're going to see some really high-level defenses on our schedule. Omar Payne and Jatobo, Jason and Omar, I think continue to improve. Probably Omar especially. He's probably really in the last week. He had two really good practices coming into today. Andrew being a little more sharp than he was in the scrimmage. Probably those two guys stick out more than anything.
Andrew's leading the way tonight, you mean, positively?
Yeah, Andrew was.
Saying he was better in the scrimmage the other night?
No, definitely better tonight. Definitely
Yeah,
better. Yeah. He was good. He was good then. I thought Andrew and KJ were really good tonight. Not surprisingly. Trey Mann continues to improve, especially on the defensive end.
Is Omar farther ahead than you thought he would be?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say, Edgar. He's been very good. Really both of those freshman bigs. Jason Jatobo's had a heck of a month. Took him a while to make that big jump with his weight and his conditioning, and since then, he's kind of taken off with his confidence level. He obviously struggled from the foul line tonight, but he did some good things as well.
Nice seeing some big bodies in there.
Yeah. Really limited what we were doing offensively, and I didn't anticipate playing both those guys together that many minutes, and again, that's why you play these games. And then defensively, I thought we were exposed a little bit there with a couple lineups late, long rebounds. That said, we've got freshman guards out there that have to understand the importance of rebounding down, helping their bigs, their teammates that are in dog fights down there.
Scotty seemed to take it kind of personally. He was pretty stoic in here and took a lot of it on him. The defensive effort. He said you gave it to him pretty good about it. Maybe not him, the team.
No, I was pretty calm. That's a long season. Oh, my goodness, yeah. I'm holding back. I want these guys – they're going to tune you out to a certain extent by February. I don't want it to be December. No. Yeah, our freshman hadn't seen anything yet. It's a long season. And, just reminded them of a lot of things we talk about every day, your base principles. The shot goes up. Everyone in this room knows you've got to contest a shot, and then you've got to block out, and then you've got to go pursue the basketball. We didn't do that at a very high level. You got to make shooters bounce the basketball. We didn't do that at a high level. It's something that we say 500 times a day as a staff, and then we show it on film when we don't do it, and then we make them do it again until they do it. And when there's people in the stands, the carryover wasn't there. Not surprising. Not surprising. Our sophomores and KJ were way more sharp than our freshmen.
You're big on communication with your team, particularly really at both ends of the floor. Did you see good stuff tonight in that respect, or long way to go, would you say?
Both. I saw some good stuff. It's easier to gauge our communication when they're in front of us, when our guys are in front of us, when it's tight, through the first 2-3 media timeouts, and the score was what it was, and the guys' juices are flowing, and geographically they're close to you. In the second half, I thought that we made some shots, score spread. You can't really hear them quite as well. They seem to get more open looks. I joked on TV after the game that Jordan Allen, after he hit 32, got his best look of the half. He just happened to miss it. He could have had, what do you have, 35? He could have had 38, Off a miscommunication of the way we were defending a certain ball screen action. And again, a couple freshmen were involved, but our guys need to understand the importance of not only communication as a two-way street, as talking, and it's listening. And a lot of times you got two guys out there screaming something at each other, but neither are listening to what the other guy's saying. So it's a process that we'll go through.
How'd you settle on that starting lineup?
Just production and practice. It was really simple. Somebody asked me, why'd so-and-so not start? Because you can only start 5 guys, And heck, the way that we played tonight, we probably would have been better off playing 4-4. But 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for us are talented. They're talented. And Omar was really good. And Trey's getting better. And these other guys, Jason and Scotty and Quez, Quez has practiced a lot better than he played tonight. And, it's all freshmen are freshmen. You know how it is, Mark, that a couple that were a little rusty tonight might be great next week and may struggle 2 weeks later. And when they start playing like sophomores, all of a sudden you've got a really good freshman. And we'll continue pushing all these guys, helping them be the best that they can be.